Hey friends, Mike and Jess here.
And welcome to Regeneration Nation TV. We have made it to episode 2. This is An Idiot Abroad from the season 2, Trans-Siberian Express.
Yep. It's a little trickery. It's messing me up. It says episode 1 right here on the thing.
Yeah, it does.
But I already checked. I have to just stick with it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted.
No going back.
Looked up, I'm like, wait, what is going on? Anyways, you can go see for yourself. I'll leave the link down below. It's there. Go check it. Both episodes say episode 1. What kind of tomfoolery is this?
Ridiculousness.
Anyways, if you haven't been following us along this whole time, we've reacted to all of season 1. We just got done reacting to episode 1 of season 2 now. Boom, here we are. It's such a great ride. Can't wait. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Travel the Trans-Siberian Railway. Oh, wow. That's the stuff of dreams, isn't it? This is known as the greatest train journey in the world. That's its nickname.
But is that because most train journeys aren't that great anymore? I never get on the Pendolino from Euston to Manchester. You know, I'm looking forward to this. I do it because it's getting me from A to B.
Well, I've always wanted to do the Trans-Siberian Express. I mean, I'm fascinated by Russia, a place of amazing... I mean, it's the history alone.
It's grim, though, isn't it, Russia?
What do you mean grim?
What, all of it? It's the biggest country in the world, and all of it's grim.
The bits you see on the telly is people queuing for spuds and stuff like that. Now, maybe it is a good train journey to them. Maybe their other trains are worse than ours.
What if I told you this? The luxury carriages of the Trans-Siberian Express have, you know, all the modern cons. It's like luxury stuff.
What's the toilet situation on the train?
I mean, as I understand it, and I have never been on the journey, so I can't say for certain, but there's, you know...
Toilets.
There's toilets.
Well, as long as there's toilets.
How long are you on the toilet?
Ages. I sit there loads. It's me time, isn't it? I like to sit in there. It's me. There's no one else coming in annoying me when I'm in there. Everywhere else I go in the house, Suzanne's there. You haven't done this yet. Have you called them yet? That needs fixing. She doesn't come in there. Shut the door.
Are you about to call me out?
She doesn't come in there. Yeah, I was about to call you out because the moment I became a mother, I never get privacy. I never. This guy can spend all day in the bathroom.
Take longer deuces. I don't know what to tell you. It's not my fault you haven't caught on to any kind of secrets of the trade of being married.
It is not secrets. It is because mom is more needed than dad is sometimes, most of the time. And as soon
Carl's
as I...
giving away the secrets right now. He's literally giving them away.
Just sit in there. It's me. There's no one else coming in annoying me when I'm in there. Everywhere else I go in the house, Suzanne's there. You haven't done this yet. Have you called them yet? That needs fixing. She doesn't come in there. Shut the door, sit there, my legs go numb. That's a thing for me that I've got to get up in a minute, because otherwise she will have to come in and help me off.
What a life! What a life! He's carved out for himself.
Sit here till my legs go numb.
It's not one that jumps out for me. I'm not over the moon with it, but it's better than the others. That's the problem with this list.
Can we sign you up for this one? Yeah?
Great.
Trans-Siberian Express.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
That would be really cool. I mean, for me, I've never even ridden on a train. We did a Polar Express experience, which was a train technically, but it went like down a mile and then back a mile, and long enough for us to drink some hot chocolate, eat like some, I don't know what we ate.
Enjoy the dancing and singing.
It was
like
cool.
That. Yeah.
It was like a 20-minute train ride, but not like to travel. It would be cool just to travel.
I would love that.
My brother is an adrenaline junkie. He called me up with a crazy idea. He's like, dude, let's just go jump on a train at the train yard and just see where it takes us. We'll bring our phones. We'll have our girls ready. We'll tell them wherever we end up, and they'll just come pick us up. I'm like, that sounds really cool. Okay, that actually sounds really fun and really cool. But, man, I have kids. I have a family to take care of. You have a kid. You have a family to take care of. What in the world? We can't.
How slow is this train gonna be? Like, you'd have to make sure. I'm not jumping on any trains.
It sounds fun. Don't get me wrong.
Super slow. If it's going too fast, you're gonna kill yourself trying to jump on
that. To me, it's
thing.
like anything with a train sounds great. Yeah. This sounds great, especially the best train ride ever.
Yeah.
Well, great. Sign me up for sure.
Oh, beautiful.
That's awesome.
All right. You just give us a lift into town.
Oh,
Hope you do not value life too much and got good life insurance. The brakes in this car just failed. It's the worst car I ever bought. It's British, and I never thought a car could be made that bad.
You are lying right
Brakes
now. This
just
guy
went
is
out.
a paid actor. Are you?
He said, I hope you don't value your life too much and you have good life insurance.
What?
Hope you do not value life too much and got good life insurance. The brakes in this car just failed. It's the worst car I ever bought. It's British, and I never thought a car could be made that bad.
Right.
What brings you here?
Well, I'm going on the train on the Trans-Siberian Railway. There's things to do before you die. You been on it?
Why would I want to do something that's totally predictable? I'll leave it to you, British. You will be packed in a smelly carriage with Russians who will not wash for a week, but they will drink a lot.
This guy is the funniest guy.
This is
ever.
the greatest guy
What
who
in
could
the
be
world?
taking him towards his journey.
What in the world, dude? Did they like?
He's met his match.
Was there an interview who was going to be the driver? And they're like, oh my gosh, who
This
are
is
you?
the
You are the
guy.
most interesting man in the world. Pair you up in a car with him? He's silenced Karl. He has nothing to say.
Will not wash for a week, but they will drink a lot. Siberia is nothing, it's just one huge field.
You're not selling it to me.
So
You're
anyway,
not
what do
selling
you
it
want
to
to
me.
see? The Red Square?
Whatever you think is worth seeing here.
Nothing.
Right, well, that's not great. I mean, I thought I was miserable.
Look at the
Good
car. Did
Jesus.
somebody just pelt it with
Honest-
mud flaps? Like, just freaking.
I can't.
His
I have
car
to-
is destroyed.
I took your cover from this guy.
Seeing here.
Nothing.
Right, well,
Nothing.
that's not great. I mean, I thought I was miserable. Good Jesus. Honestly, if that's what I'm like, Suzanne always says that I moan a lot. I'm nowhere near that level,
I'm
surely.
nowhere.
If she moans at me again, I wish she was here, really, just so I can say, come and meet this miserable bastard.
Yeah.
And he's in the wrong
Come
job,
meet
isn't he? He's working with tourists.
They don't get that many tourists here.
Don't die,
But
please.
because of him, they would. Don't have him
made me
as the
break
first point of
immersion.
contact when people come in. Honestly, if there was a plane going back now, I'd get on it. Forget the train journey.
I'm gonna
Got a
rewatch
text
that
just asking me
segment
to go and
a million times in my lifetime.
That guy was so
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
Just starting off. Ooh, this blue and gold is absolutely
That
gorgeous.
was incredible. That was incredible.
got a text just asking me to go and check a place out and get some food. Oh, it's got to be better than the taxi ride, hasn't it?
Oh my, what is this?
Oh, brilliant. Thanks. Cheers.
What do you think? Food looks all right.
The building's lovely, it's just that there's a lot of blokes sat around with next to no on. Are they totally nude? I didn't want to look properly, I just sort of saw skin.
Some of them are.
But it's leather furniture, you shouldn't sit on a leather sofa with a bare arse. I didn't like getting my dad's Ford Cortina with shorts on because your skin sticks to it. I certainly don't want my bollocks stuck to this.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
even want to
worst.
touch it now.
Living in Florida, sitting
And it's
on leather
wipeable.
stuff, you're obviously
Has it
gonna
been
be
wiped?
sweating. It's hot. It hasn't been wiped. I would think about that too.
And hot. You're gonna go to the steam room now.
Steam room.
Steam room? Yeah. It's what we're here for.
I didn't know that, nobody said that.
Get dressed and we're waiting you in the steam room.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
See you.
Cheers.
What is he eating?
It's
Whatever
show
Really
snack
go
time.
with
they
the
have.
food.
Let's go. Let's go. You dressed well. Listen,
This is you.
what are you gonna do? You're gonna take a shower first. Because you gotta get wet.
Looks like a nice place.
Now everything's hot.
No, it's not so hot.
I like a massage. I love it when I get in. I say to Suzanne, rub my legs, they're active. Rub my neck.
Yeah.
Just a nice rub, that's all I want. Nice and quiet. 10 minutes of that. Whale noises.
Well, we learned something new. Whale noises.
minutes of that. Whale noises. I've never seen anyone in the sauna getting hit by a shrub. It's like being in a car wash.
Yeah.
And the thing is, because I can't feel anything at the moment, because I feel scalded, they might be nettles. I'll be covered in rashes in a bit, and then they'll be whacking me again with dock leaves.
Nah. They're having a laugh.
That's a lot.
Is it good or what?
He says a lot that women aren't here, because women are a bit more screwed on, I think, when it comes to knowing how to relax. They go off and have a nice little face rub.
True.
Leg massage. Facial. I mean, how did they do a facial here? Rub your face with a brick. It seems like everything, you can't enjoy anything.
No. That was very aggressive.
I don't think that it's normally like that, man.
Like, just go in. I know that you guys lightly brush when you do it yourselves, but just go all in with him.
Yeah, right.
We'll give you extra. That's beautiful.
Can't wait to get out of Moscow. I haven't enjoyed it very much, to be honest. I've had enough of it. Got some revels, just to keep me going, you know, on the train. Glad just to get on the tracks, really. Start the journey that I'm here for. This is all a bit sort of Aberdeen Angus Steakhouse, 70s. But other than that, it's sound. Yeah, perfect. This is all I want, my own space. No people annoying me, no noise, no crowds.
Until your next stop.
And I just look out the window at Russia, which is what it's all about, isn't it?
You're just gonna keep yourself to yourself?
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not here to annoy anyone. They don't have to annoy me. Let's just enjoy it. For me, it's perfect. I can't moan. Ricky and Steve, this is what they said I was going to get, and they've delivered. No, I'm not going to moan.
I'm not going to moan. Not yet. I have a feeling it's coming for sure.
Man, I'm so much like him. I need my own space.
Yeah, you do that.
We were just going over this. Like, we were out of town. I'm in a city that I don't know. It's a stressful situation. We get to the hotel room, back to the hotel room, and she mentioned about going somewhere, and I was like, "Can we just
stay here?"
Like, I don't really like this hotel room, but it's the only place right now to where I can just shut the doors, shut the blinds, and it's just some alone time.
Free to be me. Yeah.
Ваше место со следующей станции в плацкартном вагоне.
No. This here.
Да.
Yeah.
Ваше место со следующей станции.
6.
В другом вагоне.
6.
Room 6. Room 6. Same as
Are we
this?
meant to understand what they're saying?
Gave you a
All right,
taste
just
of it,
give us
now
a
they're
minute,
taking
because I
it
need to get bag and shoes.
Да, yes.
All right. Yeah, I'll come to room 6 in a minute. All right. Just give me a minute, I'll just put my shoes on. I'll come down to room 6.
You're gonna want
Да.
Yeah, I'll come down in a minute. Just let me put these on and get all my stuff together.
Мы поможем вам.
And I'll come down.
Да, мы
Brilliant.
поможем.
I will come down if you want to.
How
I
awkward
can
is
find
this?
it on my own if you like. I can come down.
I'm gonna leave.
Just
She's
packing my
coming
stuff.
closer.
Just gonna stand there.
It's only 12 in that one. This is good. Smoking garage.
Oh no.
Are we going in the rough part here? Is it much further? Much?
Oh, it's getting crazy here.
This is crazy.
Really? Stay here. What do I do? Where will I sit? This one's mine.
Помогите ему развернуть.
This isn't funny, this. This is dangerous.
This is dangerous.
What class is this? Seriously. I'm sat on a shelf. This isn't a bed. Gee, I feel like Anne Frank. I hope there's no one going to be above me again, is there? That isn't another bed up there, is it? It's just this.
At least you've got a bed.
Richard, stop saying at least I've got a bed. Great for putting books on. Ornaments. It's not a bed. It's not a bed.
That is beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Is that fish?
I think that guy had a fish.
Oh my word. Yeah,
That's a
it's definitely a
fish.
fish.
What?
Or some kind of rat.
is this? How'd they get a bunch of fried food?
All right, how's it going?
You're walking past somebody's feet.
Yeah, it was lovely for
hanging on
about
the side.
20 minutes before they moved me to 3rd class. Nice, that.
It was experience it for a while, was it? Experience it. Do you get bored with first class? And then just want to sort of see the real Russia then, I suppose?
Didn't really get a chance to get bored with it.
What was third class like?
What do you think? 3rd class? I didn't even know there was a 3rd class. I don't even send letters 3rd class.
Yeah, I couldn't believe there was a third class. Anyway, I'm letting you out of the next stop. It's the 50th anniversary of Yuri Gagarin's first space flight. So I've arranged for you to do some cosmonaut training. You're going to get to ride the centrifuge and experience zero gravity, everything.
Okay.
Very lucky, very lucky. All right,
Yeah.
see you later.
That'd be cool.
See you later.
Let's see what this is like.
I think it's just something that was done years ago. It was a nice idea. In the 60s, there was all that space race, wasn't there? People keen to get up there. But then it's just died out. To me, it's how, like, everybody was sort of into going to Tenerife in the 80s. Everywhere has its day. Do you know what I mean?
Space had its day already.
Benidorm. Before that, space. It's just Torremolinos. These are places that are talked about in certain decades, and after a while, people realise they're not that great, and they stop going. And I think that's what happened with like space and the moon.
You're not interested in zero gravity?
No, I like having my feet on the ground, being in control of where I'm going.
He's so funny. People just weren't that interested in going to space and the moon.
It's like living with a pool, you know. It's really good at first, but then, you know.
We've done it.
Months since you've been in that pool.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
I don't care if I feel weightless. Whatever.
Готовность есть.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Can I see this move without me in?
You inside.
Yeah, but is it possible to see it without me in, just to see what it does?
No, это не интересно.
You should be inside.
I thought it was a whizzy thing.
Yeah, it spins round.
To where?
And you inside.
I thought I'd seen something different to this. In James Bond, it was like an egg on an arm. And it whizzes round, and you can see my face, and I can go, whoa.
Yeah, that's a film, though.
It would make it a lot easier if I see someone else go in here, whiz round, and see what they come out like.
Oh, I see.
Do I have any control?
You will not control.
I came to Russia to get on a train. Trans-Siberian Railway. I feel sick.
What are they about to do
Now
to
they're
him,
strapping
man?
him. What is going on?
They're about to spin him so fast that it feels like zero G. Is that what is about to happen?
He's
You've
gonna
done
puke.
anything like this?
No, I haven't. No, of course I haven't. Why would I? Think about what you're asking me there, Richard. Have I done anything like this before? What's got in a tumble dryer? What do you mean? Have I done anything like this before?
I've done that. I've done that. That's what happens when you have an older brother,
and an older
cousin that live with you, and they're like, "Hey,
you want to
get
go
in
in the
this
dryer?
Let's turn it on."
Gosh.
Yeah, I took a few spins too. Wasn't fun.
Can you hear me?
We will hear you and see you. Готов?
Ready?
Will you start off slowly?
Okay.
I can feel that. Yeah. He's moving now.
It's not moving.
It is!
Moving now.
That is moving!
Try to calm down, please. They're trying to check your blood pressure.
Calm down. Stop saying that. Put me in this situation.
When the test begins, we tell you.
It's a mad thing. It was 30 years old, that bit of kit. And it looked it.
Everything is ready. Here we go. It's beginning.
Yeah, I can feel it now. Oh, fuck. It was like a giant swing ball. And I was sat in the ball. Oh, Jesus Christ.
0.5. Only half of 1G.
It's dipping up and down, man.
Прижмите побольше. Okay, 1G. How do you feel?
Yeah, just feel a bit...
Work with signals.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Good for you. One more time.
How fast that?
Okay, we go down.
Did he pass out?
It didn't even look that fast from here.
Did it?
It's much more than that.
It was all right.
Oh,
I did a good job in the end.
That's
It's not that
good.
hard being a
That's an
spaceman.
experience.
It's sort of built up as being tricky and complicated, but you just got to sit on your ass. At the end of the day, think about it. They sent a chimp. I mean, when you're taking over from a chimp, it's not a difficult job, is it? There's no pressure on you. In fact, there is pressure on you, because if you don't get it right, they go, what are you doing? Chimp got it. Chimp managed to do it. Why are you ballsing it up?
Oh my gosh. Some fantastic
Just got to go
takes this
to a
episode.
briefing for the zero gravity thing, you know, find out what it's all about.
7 a.m. We will meet you near the central gates, and we will take you to the if during the flight itself you feel bad, don't try to keep it in yourself. Vomit. After vomiting, you'll be better. One more thing about the lamps, which are very hot, because the power is around.
I don't want to start whizzing about in zero gravity. It's worried me more seeing the briefing, seeing the footage of people floating about.
Yeah, Stephen Hawking's been up there. He's done it.
Yeah, but what damage can he possibly do to himself now? He's knackered.
I want to try that. I do, but it would be so weird.
It's bad timing. Like, we just went on a flight.
Oh my gosh, and that was
the
awful.
The flight there wasn't great, but the flight back
was horrible.
Was so turbulent.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I've never
it was
felt
terrifying.
so nauseous. It was
and
so bad.
Yeah, we both got really nauseous. I was like, man, if we're both this nauseous, somebody on this plane is even more nauseous.
Yeah.
Somebody's throwing up, but nobody. I don't
Thank
think.
goodness
threw up.
nobody. We didn't know about it if they did, but
and thank goodness Allie, our daughter, didn't throw up because she's usually bad with motion, like car sickness.
Yeah.
But she slept through it. But man, it was so turbulent. It's bad timing for me. Yeah. I'd say no to this right now. No. Check back in a couple months.
He's been up there. He's done it.
Yeah, but what damage can he possibly do to himself now? He's knackered. Years ago, when they first got on the moon or in space, it was all one small step for man, giant leap for mankind. Seen that footage? They've got David Coulthard up there messing about in a racing car. That isn't what it was invented for. Those communications and all that, they're just chucking shit up there. Like, what else can we put in? What else can we see floating about? No one get any... Harry, have you got that old mattress? We can take it up. Do you want to see it? Do you know what I mean? What are they doing?
That's hilarious. That is what humans
Hello,
will do.
what is your name?
Karl
Pilkington.
What sicknesses did you have during your life?
Oh, loads. I get headaches a lot, back pain, I've got flat feet, kidney stones.
Do you have them now?
I might have them.
I might have them.
Glands swollen.
Temperature is normal.
It can't be.
We will go to another doctor.
All right, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. What's going on?
Was getting excited about the zero gravity flight. Can't do it.
She doesn't recommend you to fly, but you still can fly.
Not if she... I've got to listen to the doctor. They have to give you a medical before you get on it.
The problem is with your throat.
Hold on.
I didn't catch on to why he was being so dramatic about everything. Well, he got what he wanted.
Oh, darn.
Medical before you get on it.
The problem is with your throat.
Hold on. What do you mean?
Well, I can't do it. I would have loved to do it. I've never been so happy, really, to be here. She said, your neck's all swollen, your nose is glowing, and your ears are wet or something.
You sound like a fucking Labrador. You can't do the zero gravity then. It's too dangerous, is it?
It's too dangerous, but I'll just chuck something else up there.
What do you mean? Give them something else to go up with? I want to see Karl Pilkington.
No, but they've booked it now, haven't they? We've booked the flight, and they might as well do it.
Who's doing
Just gotta wait here now, then. Not that bothered, if I'm honest with you.
What a crazy plane that is. Are you serious? He napped?
Yeah, I would do it. How fun. That looks like so much
Vicky
fun.
will moan going, what, we've spent all that money on a zero gravity flight? What else could I send up?
Looks like a
Sick
complete
of level.
Snacks! He sent his snacks up!
I know what will happen. People will go, don't you regret not doing it? No, not really. Never wanted to float about. It's never been a dream. I'm not one for getting ill either. I don't get ill that often. Got really ill when I was a kid, and I ate some old donuts from outside Hagenbach's. It's a local bakery. I went round the back and there was a load of cream donuts there and I ate them. Anyway, the cream was off. I was in agony. Doctor came round, told me mum that I was going to die. He was messing about. She didn't know. She had a panic on. She called me dad at work, said, you got to come home, Carl's dying. Oh, what's up with him? He's that load of old donuts. Meant to be whizzing through space and talking to you about donuts. Sky are going to be well pissed off with this.
Right?
He's talking about
Not the high of the
I've
episode
upgraded
right there.
to second class just so I can stretch my legs out.
I didn't, first of all, I
Just
didn't
getting
know that
set-
you could get a plane ride and do zero gravity. I thought it was like
Oh,
a
really?
facility that you did it in, like they just had like this huge room. I didn't know you could go up in a plane and do that. That's pretty cool. That was
I
first
don't
for
know
me.
about a facility. You're talking about like that skydive center?
I mean,
'Cause
that's
that
the
just blows
skydiving
air
simulator.
at you.
That's just skydiving simulator. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like for the training that they do it at NASA. Like, how do they do it? I don't know.
I thought it was those planes.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've seen those in a lot of different things. I don't know exactly where I've seen them in, but I've seen them.
Upgraded to second class
knew
just so I
about
can
it.
stretch my legs out. I'm just getting sick of this journey now. It's mental.
This episode is gonna make me want to like plan a train trip.
I
for
do
us.
want to plan a train
They
trip.
look so
I think that would be
cool.
awesome.
Like if done right, they look so cool.
How long this is? It's mental.
It's the greatest rail journey in the world. Longest trip in the world.
No, well, right, exactly. Exactly. You said greatest. It's not. It's the longest. They've sold something on the worst thing about it. Why do you want to do something the longest? Go to Tenerife on the longest flight. You wouldn't do that. You know, I want to get there, see it, and go home again.
You're missing the point, Carl.
Not missing the
Journey
point.
is the point.
Not missing the point.
It goes a third of the length of the world.
I know, well, again, it's madness. If you're going that distance, get on a plane. We've moved on. It's 2011.
That
Are you
is
sure you wanna
exactly
plan a
why.
train?
That is exactly my mentality of flying when we flew just recently.
Yeah.
Because we've driven up there so many times. It's a 10 to 12 hour car ride.
Easily.
And that's just one way.
Mm-hmm.
And it was only going to be a 2 to 4 day trip. I don't want to drive 20 hours
Out of your 4 days that you have.
Yeah, and so I was like, hey, it's an hour flight. Yeah. Even though it was very turbulent and everything, I'm still glad we
It's
flew.
worth it, yeah.
What a time saver.
But are you sure you want to plan a train trip after this?
A train trip is not for like getting there quick.
Yeah.
It is like, I don't know. I'd want to spend a little bit extra and get like the nicer first class cabin.
Yeah.
I think it would be really cool, especially depending on where you're taking. If it's very scenic with like mountains in the background, a lot of beautiful
scenery. Yeah.
To look at, it would be really cool. It'd be a fun trip.
Yeah, it would.
It makes me think of Harry Potter. The first time I watched Harry Potter, I was just like, this seems awesome.
Yeah, I want to ride
especially
a
with
train.
a group of people that you're cool with,
Yeah.
family, friends, whatever, and just
Just do it.
No one questions anyone, do they, when they say, what do you want to do before you die? On the longest train journey. It's never followed up with, what? How do you do that for, you knob?
You know. What do you do that for?
All right.
What are you doing? Are you bored?
A little bit, yeah. I've still got this sort of throat annoying me a little bit, but yeah, a little bit bored. Not much to do, is there?
Well, once again, your mate Rick has come to your rescue because I've arranged a bit of company for you. I know you're a people person, so I've arranged you to meet a little magnetic fella. Get yourself down to cabin 5. You can't miss him. He'll have cutlery stuck to his face. Apparently there's a lot
he's
of
literally
magnetism in Russia for some reason.
No, I'm up for that. It's all right. Someone to talk to.
Okay.
What?
There's a lot of magnetic people
A little
in
magnetic
Russia.
fella, he'll have cutlery stuck to his face.
I thought he meant like he was like
How
a
you doing?
magnetic personality. Like
So you're a human magnet?
Да, магнит.
Magnet.
Магнит.
Sort of tacky. Look, they're not special or anything. What is going on? I've never heard of such a thing. I don't know what use it is.
Oh, this guy is right.
It's a bit ridiculous. I mean, cutlery drawers are next to now. You can get one for £2. You're like a human post-it note.
Что он говорит?
Look.
Он говорит также так, что...
Magnet man.
Magnet man.
Were you magnet baby?
His children are magnet.
What? That's a normal family photo, isn't it? Ah.
Wait, what?
Handy when out shopping. When you go food shopping. Carrier bags these days are really weak. Very thin. He comes out of Waitrose. Done.
What
about that? Can you do that?
Why did the
Hands-free?
plate stick to him?
Алло.
No. Can you stick it on your head? No, let go. See, that's where that would be
Вот
useful.
это вот, что он тебе показывает, посмотри.
He's trying to
You could walk around, chatting.
He's like, that would come in handy, basically. How can we, Carl's like, how can we use this, to make your life easier?
I'm passing my magnetic powers to you. How?
What?
Magnetic powers to you.
Опять
I think an accident's going to happen. Best if I get out, because he's getting heavy stuff. It's getting silly.
He's getting heavy stuff.
Wait, what?
Can't think of anything where you go, brilliant, I'm a magnet. When do you need to be a magnet?
Well, what superpower would you like, then?
I came up with one. I'd be bullshit man. There's so many meetings going on where people are bullshitting. I'd just like to walk in. I wouldn't need a special costume. Just dress like this. And I'd fly in. I'd go, bullshit. You're talking bullshit. And they'd go, oh, it's bullshit, man. And I go, yeah, it is bullshit, man. You're talking bullshit. And eventually...
I would call people
You
out
ever
for
feel
their
like
bullshit.
it's like, I know you're bullshitting.
Yeah.
You know you're bullshitting. But because I don't have photo evidence, it's like I can't, what am I going to do?
But if you're known to be a human bullshit detector, then people can't question you. And then you'd be the ultimate authority on telling people when they're full of crap.
Yeah, I wish there was a bullshit man. Cut through all this bullshit.
Actually, people would stop talking shit. Anything that's going on in the world, a bloke selling a car that needs, it's knackered, he's going to say, a great run of this. Bullshit.
I love this. I love this, man.
Hey, Carl.
I can just imagine Carl flying in. Bullshit. That's bullshit.
We need a bullshit man.
Hey, Carl. Steve Merchant here. How are you, mate? Rich and I have actually managed to track down a traditional healer who sort of works with nature and hopefully will help you to fully appreciate life. So, get up for the next stop, mate.
Can't imagine Russians being into therapy. It's a bit soft. It's a soft thing to do, isn't it, when people have to do that? Russians are really hard. I thought they would, they'd think it's a load of old bollocks. Carl.
Hey.
All right. What are you doing?
Копаем яму.
Digging.
Your turn.
Fucking hell. There's nowhere easier than this. What's digging got to do with therapy? I thought I'd be meeting some woman who clears me head, calms me down and that. Instead of meeting some bloke who looks like he should be in The Sopranos. How long did that take? What time did you start?
Maybe half an hour ago.
That'll be big enough, won't it?
Should match your size.
It's my size.
Like
exactly.
Holes, Russia.
Sometimes you're better off not
digging
asking
their own grave?
questions.
Oh, do you understand what you're doing now?
He said it
I've
should
kind
match
of
your
worked it out. I'm
size.
digging my own grave. Well, hang on a minute. Is it full body?
Да. Yes.
So your head's under?
Голова внутри? Да.
Well, what do you mean? How do you breathe?
Ты будешь дышать через шланг. You'll use a pipe.
What?
Oh,
There's no rules. There's no rules there. It's Russia. They haven't got rules in day-to-day life, have they? Do what you want here. Nuttersville.
Usually the signal of 3 beeps, we immediately take the person out of the ground, like this.
There's no proper system. I said, what do you do? He said, you just go, I said, what, 3? You could do 2, do what you want. Well, hang on a minute. Let's have a system here if it goes tits up. That's what I mean. Honestly, just leave my hands out is the best thing. Even cover my head if you want. Cover the head and go like that. And that means get me out. All right, Steve, it's Karl. Can you give us a call when you get this? Because I'm just at that thing you set up. Me being buried alive.
They're going to bury
I don't know if you know what it is, but they cover you totally. I thought they left your head out or something, but they want to cover me up. Call me back as soon as you get this. See ya.
That would be the most terrifying
it's Karl.
thing ever.
I've just left a message on Steve's phone. I'm at the burial thing that I'm having done, being buried alive. I'm not that happy about it. It's bloody balmy, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know if you know what it is. If you get this, can you call me?
Oh my
just so you know what it is. And if you're... Just give us a call. See ya.
No way I would do this.
If it's quiet, my brain is always against me. My brain is never on my side. My brain will make me panic. It'll be going, what are you doing? There's worms in here. You could die here. Are they still up at the top? You know, all that, my brain's against me. So I need to distract it with something else. Give it some music to listen to, and it'll be happy. I don't want to panic my brain.
It does seem like it could be relaxing. You know, it almost forces you to relax, stay calm.
Yeah.
It's almost like a sensory deprivation tank in a way.
It is.
Except you can't end it as quick. Even if you blow in that tube, it's like, okay, we'll
They
get
still
you
have to
out. It's
dig
going to
you
be about
out.
15, 20 minutes, but
But they did his head first, which I appreciate that, because that would be the first thing that I'd be actually worried about, is just my face. Like, that's just, I don't think I could get my mind wrapped around it. That just took me to a dark place. I'm like, I could not. I do not know.
I'd try it. I'd try it.
Go then.
That's beautiful, actually. Just those wild horses running through. That's actually really
I hope
lovely.
he's able to do it.
I was just going to listen to some music.
Put your hood on your
Like a
head
bilk,
so you can cover
Stranger
your
on the
ears.
Shore. It always calms me down. Well, let's do it.
Okay.
Let me put some music on, you said?
Yeah.
Hang on. I haven't got a pipe.
Hang on, I haven't got a pipe. Give me a tube.
This is one of them things when they tell you not to try at home, isn't it? Well, then why is it all right for me to do it, but not them?
What's it like down there, Karl?
Yeah, it's fine. Just let me have a bit of peace and quiet, will you?
Oh, he likes it. Okay.
Alright, boy. Got your message.
Oh my gosh.
Horrible. I wouldn't do it. But, thing is, if they bury you and just leave your head out, that's more dangerous, because someone would definitely think it was a football. Don't panic, that'll make it worse. If you don't like it and you get down there, it's horrible, just shout, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I mean, that's how it works. That's what Chloe Katona did. And she was Mother of the Year. Alright? See you later. Bye.
He's just singing in it.
I love this.
It's the opposite. It's the opposite. He loved it.
They could have let that linger.
How's it
Well,
going?
you know, the way that they did it, though, would be a little bit more ideal for me. They wrapped you in a blanket, so you're not laying directly on the dirt.
It wasn't nearly as bad, yeah.
You weren't like, the thing about it would be, I would want something to cover my eyes, something to cover my nose, and then my ears. Like, I wouldn't want my ears to be open. That's what it's
transformed into.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure over the decades, if you go back 1 decade, 2 decades, 3 decades, it gets more and more sketchy as you go back. I guarantee you. They're like, actually just absorb the oxygen from the soil.
I think
We're in
could
the
do it.
1800s. We don't use a straw or anything.
Yeah, they just hold their breath. Just hold your breath until we get
you absorb it. You breathe through the soil.
Stupid. You sit down.
Not too bad. How are you?
I did that thing yesterday, got buried alive. Cheers for that.
That was alright with it?
What? Being buried in the ground having a hose pipe stuck in your mouth? Brilliant. To be honest, it has been the most relaxing thing I've done since I've been here. What does that tell you about Russia?
It sounds to me like you've been pretty much having a lot of lounge around time, which is great, and I know you need, a bit of chill out time. So what we've done is we just managed to arrange a little bit of a sort of sporty excursion a quick detour to Mongolia, and then you're all set.
Is this my lift?
How cool is that?
I'm not good on horses. Just take me time, slowly. Oi.
That's
No
something
rush.
I would love to do is ride a horse.
That's it. Even slower if you want. Trans-Siberian.
Like ride a horse. I would love to get enough time with a horse to where you really feel comfortable and you really ride that sucker, you know? It'd be fun to ride a horse, one-off type thing, but it's, you're not really getting
going
what
across
it's like.
that field right there, them going as fast as they were. Like you definitely would have to get your body used to that, but yeah, that would be beautiful. Just riding through, feeling the wind in your hair would be an experience for sure.
Oh, have balls like leather. Hard skin like your boots. Bollocks. I'm with you to do some sport. That's your house? You got a satellite dish? You got satellite TV? You got Sky? Sky One? Why are they showing me a picture of a wrestler?
You will wrestle at Den Adam.
Why? Why me?
Because he had injury from an accident in the head, so he cannot wrestle.
Yeah, I had an injury. Driving, weak wrist.
He's saying that if you wrestle tomorrow, be help of the family, they will really appreciate it.
But I don't think I will win. So you're going to be disappointed. I wrestle. I don't win. You get no money, no prize. Then what?
Whole the village will know, like Karl from this family wrestled from UK, so that's like a good prize for them. Like an honor.
You got to do it.
Listen,
you got to do it. You can't not do it now, man.
You want me to wrestle for them?
That is gorgeous.
He said he's got a damaged head. Now, he said it's a motorcycle accident. Where's the motorbike? No motorbike here. He's done that wrestling, but he didn't want to tell me because it'll worry me. Motorbike accident. I haven't seen anyone on a motorbike. He's on a horse. What a lie that is.
I think your outfit's arrived for tomorrow.
Just one jumps out. What a crazy world we live in, man. So many people living so many different lives, so many different ways.
I'm leaving my underpants on.
Oh my God.
They're not wearing them. This isn't a costume to fight in. I'm not happy with this. The fight was one thing, looking like this, and I'm going to get battered. It's degrading.
You got the top on, right?
I don't know. I've no idea. It's not the sort of thing I normally wear, Richard, if I'm honest. So I don't know if I've got it right or not. I'm sorry about that. Feels too small. It's like a small cardigan.
Right. I don't think he has it on,
He has
right?
his boxers underneath the...
He said he's leaving his boxers on. He didn't want to do it by
This is
itself.
ridiculous.
You sure that you haven't got one of the kids' clothes mixed up with this? I look gormless in the shadow. I've never had that. I've never seen my shadow and thought, what a div I look. I look like an acorn.
I look like an acorn.
I don't even...
Right, I suppose I best get this wrestling training done then.
The way he's walking.
He's trying to intimidate him.
Oh. That's okay.
He got your shorts now. He's got you.
Shit. Hang on, why have you got these clothes on? Why am I wearing this? You're this on.
Oh, you know what this is?
Throat singing.
Throat singing, yes. That actually was really quite lovely, but watching him sing with it, I couldn't focus on the music.
That's... Dude, that face. I have to go back one more time. I'm sorry.
My cheeks are hurting. Oh my god.
You ready for the fight today?
Yeah.
Do the face.
Get it done. Get it over with. We all know the result here. Do you know what I mean? People at home aren't going to be, oh, what's going to happen? What a mix this is.
Cheers.
I could go into a jumble sale blindfolded and pick up random stuff and get a better mix than this. What is this? What sort of look is this?
It's their national dress.
I've never seen it. I've watched Mr. Ben as a kid. He travelled all across the world, Mr. Ben. I never saw him looking like a knob.
Looking like a knob. I do like the robe, though. That's really nice. I don't know what it's called, but...
Yeah, he looks
those
nice.
are beautiful.
That's awesome.
The sun's come out. Yeah, I was hoping for it to rain, yeah.
This is big.
Look at the size of the people behind me. I'm going
the
to
guy
get
he's
battered.
wrestling. Oh,
I've had about
dude.
40 minutes training.
So it is how you wear
I'll tell you,
it.
you better have that camera running because it's going to be over in a flash. You have to slow it down and all that. There's not going to be highlights. There's not going to be bad bits or good bits. It's going to just be bang like that. Quicker than a bungee jump.
Being in the back. I don't understand.
Here we go.
Oh goodness. I'm about to get it. He can't even get to him. Oh no. This is so painful. Don't do it. Oh.
I can't. I'm like
Get back on the train.
Watching.
Waste of time. I told you that would happen. Sorry about that.
Sorry
about that.
I told you that would happen.
This is a bit annoying. Just looking at this map, we started off in Moscow. Steve said, oh yeah, just go to Mongolia, you're passing, go and do the sport thing. Done that. We're still on that same line, which means this train is going to Beijing. That's where I've been. Did that last time when I saw the Great Wall. Didn't like it. They know I didn't like it. I don't know why I'm going back there.
Hello?
All right.
How are the Mongols treating you?
Yeah, the Mongols are all right. I haven't got no problems with any Mongols. Anyway, I'm calling you because I've been looking at the map, right? This train's not going across Russia anymore. It's heading to Beijing, and I've been there. I've told you I hated it. I said China dreadful, worst place I've ever visited.
Okay, right. One, you didn't see all of China. It's a huge place. Two, that's why I sent you there, because you hated it. When will you learn? This is not a holiday. So, go
When
and
will you
explore
learn?
it and make something for the telly, please.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Because I saw Video Abroad, and it looked awful. But we're not the same, are we? So you might enjoy it.
All right. I can do what I want, can I?
It's like, man, everywhere you look nowadays, you'll see a beautiful view, and then there's a power line blocking it.
Yeah.
It's like you try to snap a picture, and that's what I would want out of a train trip, is because you get out there,
And you can
it puts you
see-
in places to where there are no telephone lines.
Yeah.
You don't need them right there where you're at. Look at this view.
That is beautiful.
So you might enjoy it.
All right. I can do what I want, can I?
What a good feeling you get from looking at that.
And that too, that's gorgeous.
The last time I came here, when I saw the Great Wall, didn't really enjoy it, did I? And I got back and I sort of said to a mate where I'd been, and he told me about this place. And I was gutted. I never came here. All this way, I never saw it. So it's weird in a way that I've had a second chance. It was like it was meant to be. I think it's in keeping with what we've been doing. Travel programme, showing you the world, how others live, little communities and all that. All right. This is it. It's Dwarf Village.
What is this?
It's like this little town that they set up. Dwarves used to get a hard time or something in China, so they set this up, place where they live and work. They've made it for themselves. Everything they want, it's made for being a dwarf.
And he was gutted he missed this place last time?
I don't know. I think
It's ideal.
so. I mean, he's interested
they're all
in
happy.
the people that are different, and they have different ways of like.
So interesting. I never knew about it. Yeah, this is pretty interesting, but
I'm doing a little bit of woodwork. Looks amazing. I mean, that's not crap, is it? He's done it all. It's all sort of miniature, look. It's really cosy. And to him, it's massive, isn't it? You can show me around one of your houses. I haven't been in one of these.
He's so focused on his craft.
Just slow down a little bit.
Very
Just
cool,
hang on a minute.
Actually, though, this village.
Just hang on.
I'd break that.
No, you're not meant to laugh.
Too small for you.
Yeah, I am looking for something a bit bigger. I'm the biggest man who's ever been in it. It's good, isn't it?
What a crazy little area. Crazy
Do you know
little
any
place,
dwarfs?
Yeah. I know one. I know a little dwarf. He's a mate of Ricky's. I don't know what he'd think of this. He's always playing roles as, like, elves and Santa's little helper and all that. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
The first mention of Warwick.
At least here, they work every day. 2 p.m, showing 7 days a week. Dwarfs at home. They're busy at Christmas. What else are they doing for the rest of the year? There he is. Sat on a shelf. Name's Warwick. Any film with a dwarf in it, he's it.
Hello?
Is that Warwick?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Karl, Ricky's mate.
Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, what are you up to?
I'm just in China. I'm looking at a dwarf village, and I wanted to run the whole sort of concept by you, because I know that people at home get a bit funny about, oh, you shouldn't be, having a little dwarf village and all that. And it's really good. The people in there are dead happy. Nice little show they put on. Just thought, it sort of covers me if I speak to you and say, I'm at a dwarf village, and you go, yeah, I've heard of that. It's nice. Good on you.
No, well, I have heard of it, definitely, but I don't think it's nice.
Why not?
Well, I mean, it's like going back to the days of the freak show again, isn't it, really? I mean, they're all in there together, and you're going in there to gawp at them.
It does feel very weird.
It feels very weird.
Well, yeah, I did. And, there is, like, little blokes in little funny outfits and all that, and you do sort of smile. But they're smiling. I think it's all right, isn't it?
I think it's terrible, Carl. I can't believe it. You don't know who's behind the scenes running that. Did you meet them?
Yeah, there's a king.
And is he little?
Of course he is.
That might be a show king. There might be a...
No, it was the head. No, it was the head man. He was at the top. He had a little cloak on and a crown, shades on. You could tell he was in charge.
What's happening out in China? It's segregation. It's exploitation. Seriously.
It's not.
Seriously.
You see, you haven't been. This is what annoys me with people who. I'm in the thick of it here. I'm stood by their houses. They're all happy. There's a woman who I met who's a little dwarf. She's only been here 4 months. She's.
You really don't think of it like that until he spins it like that, and it's like, holy shit! They literally have moved them all there and make them live there.
I don't know what the context is behind it. So what is behind this?
Dang.
Like you're saying, who created this?
You don't
Why
know,
are they
but
there?
I wasn't even thinking of it.
Yeah.
Like man, wow.
There's a woman who I met who's.
Honestly, I was thinking of it. We've joked around about living on a commune with all of our friends and family.
Yeah.
And how cool it would be. So I was just thinking of it like that. Like a lot of these people are probably friends and family. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's framing it in a whole different way now.
Yeah, he is.
And Carl's over here defending it. And
yeah.
He's gonna die on this hill.
He's asking him if he wants to do it.
who's a little dwarf. She's only been here 4 months. She's already got her own mushroom to live in. Now, you tell me that's wrong.
I'm just a bit disappointed in you, to be honest.
Hang on a minute, you're being all on your high horse and that. The picture that I shown of you on the telly so people knew you were sat on a shelf.
Yeah, well, don't say my opinion, to be honest. I was doing something that was important, what I was doing there. Anyway, it was fine.
So, if all your work dries up, they're not making another Star Wars, you can't dress up as a little monkey, you've got no money coming in, you wouldn't think about coming here then?
Definitely not.
What a way to end it.
Oh, that makes me so excited for season 3, man. I can't wait to see more interactions with them. That is great. That is great.
Jeez.
What an episode.
That was by far the funniest episode of
all of it.
I would
so
say
far, I
season
think.
1 and season 2.
Man, I was dying laughing. That taxi driver. Wow.
He started it off. That's when
Yeah.
he knew it was going to be a banger of an episode.
Oh my gosh.
That was hilarious. He's like, I hope you have life insurance, basically.
Yeah. The brakes just went out on this car.
And then goes ahead and insults the British car
He's
makers.
like, what should I look forward to seeing when I want? Nothing. Nope. You might as well go home. Oh, that was great.
It's awful. That was so funny. That was hilarious. I've seen more of Karl. I want to go back to that part where he was doing the throat singing.
Oh my gosh, that was the best.
That was so funny. There was so many moments.
Expressions.
He was
and that
so
vein
hilarious.
Out of his head.
Oh my gosh, I can't get over that. That was such a funny episode.
Whew, I need to catch my breath after that one. Wow, jinx, pinch poke. You owe me a Trans-Siberian Coke. Bam. I'm sorry.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. We have
too.
to go get online and plan our next train vacation.
Yes,
so,
we do. Oh, snap. Here we come.
Please tell me what your favorite part of this episode was, because I would really like to know, because this episode for me was just by far the funniest.
The best.
I haven't laughed so much in a freaking Idiot Abroad. Like, Idiot Abroad is amazing. It's hilarious.
It's
and
all
so
been
good.
good.
But this one was so funny. Every
really
second
was.
of it. I couldn't believe it. That was freaking crazy. But yeah, we'll definitely see you guys on the next one.
All right, friends. Peace.
Bye.
I'm not scared to